Good morning, welcome to the channel. We're in the Nisswa area, fishing a lake we've never been on before. Wind is way up. We picked kind of a smaller lake so that hopefully we can stay out of the wind, but we'll have to find out here what's going to happen. It's the fishery report says that the lake freezes out on occasion. Doesn't really have a targeted survey for bass, so we have no idea what's going on here. We're just going to give it a shot, see what we can catch. Hopefully we can make our 13 gold, but honestly we're just looking for double digits actually. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll get started here in a second. Oh, he's giant. No, I don't.
No way.
All right. Nice. There are bass in this lake. 1.85 to start. First fish on a swim jig. Fishing the lake is very shallow with one deep hole in it. It's very small. It's very clear water, so we're kind of hugging the steeper break here, just casting along the break line. Caught that one. Hopefully we can get a few more. Looks like a good one. Nice fish, right? Nice fish.
We'll take it.
Yeah, nice one. That came shallow.
You should put that other clipper on there.
Yeah, that's true too. Fish number 2, it's a 2.38. Got a little hot spot going here. Rick caught that on his green pumpkin jig with the scrub on there.
It's a jungle jig with a 3-inch kaolin scrub on there for my kicker. Fish number 3, it's a 1.69. Fish number 3. Been fishing, 20 minutes. So not too difficult to find them here, I guess. We're just kind of drifting along with the wind along the break. I'm using a Terminator swim jig. I think it's a 3/8 ounce. It's a black, green pumpkin and blue. I've got on a bluegill colored storm Largo shad, the small one. I painted the tail. Instead of that white tail, I put the blue marker on it and a little chartreuse on the edges. I don't like that white marker on there. It's too much contrast with a dark jig. If I was using a white jig, I would, I think it'd be alright, but I don't like it. I don't like it on a dark jig. I like to have a little color on the back end. throwing it on a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod with a 15-pound fluorocarbon on it. Using the old Bass Pro Qualifier 2 reel. I think these are 6 to 1, 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. Reeling it super slow. Yep. They ain't big. Yeah. He'll measure though. Like you said, I just want to catch 5. I want to get double digits is what I want to get. .21, fish number 4. One more for our 5 fish goal. Rick's having quite a few hits here. He's been unable to hook up though. So what we're doing is we're fishing kind of a steeper break, and we've noticed that the fish are on the shallow flat this early in the morning. They're on the shallow flat, just kind of cruising the weeds, I think. The weed edge is out in like 10 feet. We're up in 6, casting shallower. That's where they seem to be. When I'm swimming it, I don't let it get tight. I feel the tick tick and then I just reel down and set the hook. Don't even like that. Just like that. As soon as I feel the tick, I just give 2 quick reels or drop my rod tip, give 2 quick reels and set the hook.
That one was, I had one that was a tick generally.
Boom, they're hitting it. Yeah, I don't know. Because these suckers, when you're swimming it, they can feel you when the line tightens, I think. But it's fun catching them. What the heck. Yeah, steady retrieve. Fish. Yep. Fish number 5, 1.47. That's our 5 fish goal, all the way up to 8.62. Rick's got the only decent one. He's got one that's close to 2.5. On the initial fall, didn't even hardly had the reel engaged. I didn't get a hook set on him. He's a good one. He hit it as it hit the water. Come on now. Get off. That's what we're looking for. As soon as it hit the water, I tried to reel up, he was on there. Another fish on the swim jig. Takes all the way up to 9.63. 9.63. Little under a half a pound from double digits. Double digits. Right on the tip of this point. Tip of the point here. Sorry. There's a tip of a point here that comes out off the bank where we were catching a few shallow. still the top of it is only at like 5 feet deep. So as we come out here, I decided to throw a square bill, a storm. This is an Arashi square bill. It dives only 3 feet, so I'm casting it over the top of the weeds off of the break. Picked up this one. It's a 2.44. Takes us all the way up to 10.60, so we made the double digits. Just decided to switch to that square bill because we're off the bank a little bit. It's a little bit deeper with a very sharp break. Just want to throw it over the tops of the weeds here in the morning. They seem to gather on, they come slide up the point onto the top. Catch them like that. There's another one. Good. 1.96 on the Arashi square bill. Off the tip of this point. That takes us all the way up to 10.86, 10.86. It's definitely a fish catching day. They're going. Ooh. Good one.
Almost pulled me out of the boat.
Bass, come on, big bass.
It's a bass. It's gonna be a cull.
He's fighting like a bass, though. He's. Let me know if you need the net. I can't see it. I haven't seen it. It's a nice one. Got him. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Just gonna stay anchored, spot locked here, and you can make another cast over there. Solid. Close to 3, I bet. 2 3/4. It's a 2.73 on the BFE. He's flipping now.
Got him on the BFE.
11.15.
Homemade rod that Marc made for me. Heavy action. 7'6". And a Daiwa reel. I don't know. It's came over with on the Mayflower. I'm not even sure what model it is. Got 40-pound test on it and a 20-pound. The braid is Suffix and Vanish is my leader.
Yeah, that wind. It's a nice one. I think so. I think so. We got one under 2 pounds, so this one should do it.
Again on the BFE, put on a new one. The other one was trash.
2.62 on the BFE. That takes us all the way up to 12.41. 12.41, a little over a half a pound from our 13 pound. There's that bass that I broke off trying to throw my bait. Half a pound from 13 pound goal. Doesn't feel like it.
Need the net?
But I can't tell. Yeah, I'd like the net so that I don't have to deal with the treble. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a cowfish. All right. Holy. I think it'll go. Sure looks like it. That's a good one. He hammered it. Nice fish. Good one. A 3.28 on the Rapala Risto wrap in the parrot color. It's an old discontinued bait. Takes us all the way up to 13.47. 13.47 for our 5 biggest right now. So we made our second goal of 13 pounds. So I decided I had switched to that Norman deep middle end or something like that, I think it was. And it was a small profile bait and it had this kind of blue back with the white belly. And I was catching, I mean, we're catching so many fish, we're just not showing them on camera. Rick is hammering them on creature bait, and I've been catching them on crankbaits. But I decided to switch to a bigger crankbait. Kind of in the same color pattern, not exactly. It's got more chartreuse than the other one did. But I've caught 3 fish and they've all been close to 2 pounds, except for this last one was over 3. So the better fish are it actually worked. So there, see, Rick's got another one here.
Too small.
Too small to cull though. But we're gonna keep going here. Thought that was a weed too. I don't think he's big enough. It's gonna be a 2-pounder, but he's not gonna be big enough to cull, is my thought. Be close, but not enough. Yeah. He might not even be as big as I thought. Oh, hey, he calls. .62 a call on the crankbait again. All the way up to 13.71. 13.71. So the day on the lake for Rick and I is over. Ended up with 13.71 pounds on this Nisswa area lake. Very fun lake to fish. Man, there were fish biting today. We caught probably 65 bass today, and then probably another 20 northerns or more. The fish were really going today, mostly crankbait fish, and Rick had quite a few on his creature bait. But the crankbait seemed to really be going today. For the little bit nicer ones, I upsized that crankbait to that little bit bigger Risto wrap instead of that smaller Norman, and caught a couple of good calls on that. Also lost at least 2 really good ones. I saw one jumped and one shook off right at the surface. So we could have had a decent weight today, but we just ended up making our 13-pound goal. So, but I think we're pretty happy with that. First time on the lake, laid out kind of good for our style of fishing, and I could see where guys that like to fish shallow and slop it up would have a field day on this lake too. There's a lot of shallow cover, pads and weeds, so definitely going to hit this again sometime. Hopefully we can do better then, but for now we'll definitely make do with our 13.71. So for Rick in the back, my name is Mark. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the water next time.